My fiancé texted, I am calling off the wedding. It's over, I replied. Acknowledged. Then I showed her family the secret folder on her laptop. Suddenly she is desperate to reconcile. I-29 mail was supposed to get me next month. Keyword was last Tuesday while he was at work dealing with a server crash. I work it, my phone buzzed. Text from Catherine, my fiancé of 1.5 years. We need to talk, actually. No, I am done talking. The wedding is off. It's over. I will be at my sister, just like that. No explanation, no discussion. After 5 years together, I text back one word, acknowledge. Then I went back to fixing the server. My coworker, Terry, asked if I was okay. Apparently looked weirdly calm. I told him my engagement just ended via text. He nearly choked on his Red Bull. Here's what Catherine did not know. Her laptop was still at our apartment, the one she always forgot to properly log out of. The one with the folder labeled wedding planning that I would never looked at because, well, I trusted her. Curiosity is a funny thing when your world implodes. Inside that folder, subfolders, menu, options, dress ideas, and exit strategy. Yeah, exit strategy. The folder was created 8 months ago. Inside were apartment listings, job applications to places across the country, and a spreadsheet. A spreadsheet calculating how much money she could extract from our life together. My saving that she had access to should already mob 15k. Estimated below of gifts she could climb, even a clump for emotional damage compensation she thought she could get from my family. But the crown jewel email draft someone named Arthur. Apparently, Arthur was her true match for someone stole the app. They had been talking for 6 months. She was planning to leave right after the wedding. Wanted the gifts, the attention, the party, then bounced to start her authentic life journey with crystal healing author in Sedona. I said the starting at emails where she called me her safety net and the burning option where she detailed using our wedding as a launch pad for her new beginning, where she laughed about how I would never see it coming because I was too trusting and predictable. Predictable, okay. I made copies of everything. Then I opened a beer and started making some calls. Update 1. Holy cow, this blew up. To answer common questions. Yes, it's real. No, I am not okay. But I am functioning. Yes, I have aware now. So after discovering Catherine's exit strategy, I did what any predictable IT guy would go. I created my own spreadsheet. First call was to my buddy who does photography. Asked if he could do me a solid and create a nice presentation. For memories. Told him would pay this his regular rate. Second call was to the wedding venue. Explained the situation. The manager Sandra was surprisingly cool. Honey will be some things in 20 years. But this is a new one. The deposits are non-refundable. But since it's your credit card on file, she transferred everything to my name. Even offered to help it if I needed anything else. Third call was to Catherine's mom, Jane. Now Jane's good people or school. Believes in honor. What meant all that. I told her Catherine had called off the wedding and I respected her decision but thought she would know why. Said I dropped me tomorrow with some paperwork Catherine left behind. That night Catherine's sister, Hannah, started blowing up my phone. Apparently Catherine was pursuing her journey and needed space to heal from my toxic masculinity. Toxic masculinity equals me working 16-hour weeks so Catherine could pursue her art. She sold 3 paintings in 2 years. I responded, understood. Her belongings will be in boxes by Friday. You can't just kick her out. She was right. Me, this isn't my name. She has 30 days legally. I'm giving her till Friday as a courtesy. Then the flying monkeys arrived. Her best friend Jacqueline called me a pathetic man-child who could not handle strong women choosing herself. Her yoga instructor demanded me my block chakras preventing growth. Meanwhile, I was boxing up her stuff. For more interesting things, receipt for jewelry she would bought herself and told me where from. Admire at work. A credit card I did not know about with 8k in depth. Books on how to marry rich and stay happy and exit strategies for the modern woman. Predictable me documented everything. Thursday morning, I met Jean at a Starbucks, bought my laptop and my photographer friend's presentation. Jean's face went from confused to shocked to panic. See, Catherine had told her family I was emotionally abusive and controlling, that I was the one who wanted to postpone the wedding, that she was scared of me. The next two Akbar painted a different picture, especially the ones where she bragged about manipulating me into paying for her car repairs while she saved her escape fund, her where she did lying about working late when she was at sound healing circles with Arthur. Jen read the spreadsheet, calculating if values, read the apartment, listening in Arizona. Read the part where Catherine called her own mother a delusional fool who would never understand her journey. The little Jane stopped herself. May I have copies of this? Already made a USB drive. Jane hugged me. You are a good man. Too good for her. I'm so sorry. Not your fault, Jane. The hell it is not. I raised her. That afternoon, the family group that exploded. Catherine's dad, who's already sent us 5K for the wedding, was particularly vocal. Her brother Sean, who'd never liked me, texted me directly. Yo, just saw the folder. What the actual hell? You need a beer. The tide was turning, but Catherine did not know yet she was still in Sedona with Arthur, posting Instagram stories about new beginnings and authentic living. Authentic, right? Update 2. Catherine find out her family knows everything. The meltdown has been spectacular Friday morning. She showed up at the apartment while I was at work. According to my doorbell camera, she tried her tea, already changed the clocks, then stood there for 10 minutes calling someone. Based on the arm gestures, it was not a calm conversation. Then she saw the boxes, all her stuff, neatly packed and labeled, sitting by the door with a note as requested. Best wishes on your journey. You're safely near. She kicked the boxes. Classy 147, she calls me. I don't answer. When 15 a.m., texts start rolling in. We need to talk. This is all a misunderstanding. I was going through something. Arthur means nothing. Ouch for Arthur. You can't show people my private files. That's illegal. Also, please, I'm sorry. I pick up the phone. We are ruining my life. 2:15 p.m. Her mom calls me. She's hysterical. Arthur apparently saw her exit strategy too. Sean said it to him. He dumped her and blocked her. Something about negative energy and trust issues. She's trying to come home, but her dad won't let her in the house. Arthur, the enlightened guru, did not want someone who'd scheme their fancy. Shocking 3 p.m. Hannah text, you were complete jar. She's having a breakdown. Me acknowledged. Catherine dad calls. Soon I will be war and the 5K back to my account. That was supposed to be for your wedding, not her con game. Also found out she told us you were making her quit her job after the wedding. That true? No, sir. I encouraged her at career, paid for her studio space, figures, you need anything. You call me 6 p.m. Jacqueline, best friend text. Okay, just saw everything. What the hell? Is this real? She told me you were abusive. Post on Facebook by Catherine. Going through the hardest time of my life. Sometimes the people you trust most betray you in the worst ways. Starting over with nothing but the clothes on my back. If anyone here is a coach I can crush on, betrayed starting over. She needs support. The comments were brutal. Turns out when you plan to scam your wedding, guess they take it personally. But the best part, my phone rings. Unknown number, hello. Is this a safety net? Dude sounded young. Nervous, who's this? I'm Ryan. Ah no, I messed with Catherine on Hinge like 3 months ago. She said she was single and we'd be talking, but I just saw some stuff on Facebook. 3 months ago, Ryan, my dude, let me tell you a story. Final break. It's been a week since everything exploded. Time for the final, I guess. After taking to Ryan, poor kid's 24, I thought he would find that one. I discovered Catherine had profiles on 3 dating apps. All is as single, all set 6 months ago. Arthur was not even her only backup plan. She had a whole rooster. Ryan, son investment banker named Chose. And a guy called Moon Whisper. I can't make this up. I forwarded everything to her family. Her dad's response was just as crazy. Saturday night, she showed up at my apartment again. This time I was home. Was through the people's as she stood there, mascara leaning, holding a gas station coffee and looking like hell. I know you are in there, she said to the door. Your car's here. I didn't move. I messed up. Okay, no. I just got scared of marriage, of being tied down. I'm only 28 and I felt like my life was ending. Still did not move, but I realized Arthur's an idiot. He thinks the moon landing was fake. Chase only text after 11 p.m. Moon his face not even his real name. It's Iguan. Iguan almost laughed at that one. And you were real. You were stable. You loved me. Even when I was a mess. I was stupid. Please. Then she said the magic words. I will sign up right up. I will go to counseling. I will give you all my passwords. I will quit the apps. Please just open the door. I opened the door, Catherine. Her face lit up. Oh, thank God. Your Uber's here. The car pulled up right onto you. I would watch her Arab on the doorbell came and thrilled onto my dress. What? You left your art supplies there in box 3. Didn't want them to get damaged. Also, you left to engage marrying her last month when you needed space. It's in the box too, but But April guys, I'm trying to fix this. Fix what? You need it via text. Acknowledge we are done. You can't be serious about one mistake. One mistake, Catherine. You created a spreadsheet. You had a formula for calculating emotional damage compensation. You called me boring in emails to your astrology boyfriend. That's not a mistake. That's a business plan. Everyone deserves a second chance. She was just not with me. You were waiting. She stood there for a moment. Then her face changed. The tears stopped. The mask dropped. You know what? Fine. You're boring. You'll never find someone like me again. Promise. She gave her box and stormed to the Uber. But not before. I hope you would die alone with your stupid spreadsheets. Better than dying broke with a cheater. The Uber drove off. Have not heard from her since. Her family still checks on me. Sean and I are actually going to a game next week. Jen sends me receipts because apparently I'm too skinny. Her dad offered me a job at this company. I'm considering it. Wedding Bennu gave me a full credit, using it to through a dog bullet party next month. Open by good food and no astrology boyfriends allowed. My body is bringing his camera to document people actually having fun. Catherine's Instagram is now private, but Jacqueline apologized profusely. Tells me she is cut suffering and trying to become a life coach for women in transition. Her first post how to know when to leave your toxic relationship. The irony is not lost on me. As for me, I'm good, better than good. Keep the ring, selling it, keep my dignity and keep my savings. Study therapy to work through the trust issues. Join the hiking group. And finally took that coding boot camp I would been putting off. Oh, and I've changed my Wi-Fi name to Safety Net. Every time I logged in, I laugh. To everyone who has been through similar stuff, you are not alone. Sometimes the trust takes itself out. Sometimes you have to help it along. Either way, better to find out before the wedding than after. And to anyone who thinks was just too harsh, she literally had a spreadsheet calculating how to drove me. I gave her boxes and Uber. I think it was pretty reasonable. Peace out, Reddit going to go predictable and boring a trivia night with my friends. Little since everyone's asking, yes, I kept the deposits. Yes, I'm getting tested. All clear so far. No, I don't really get anything. Dear Sean says, hi, it too. Katin find the post. Her comment was deleted for violating sub rules, but the TLDR was, I manipulated and violated her privacy. Let you violated our entire relationship. Also, hi, Catherine, Edit 3. Arthur reached out, wants to clear these chunks of the situation and him to try stage of therapy. Preferably therapy, finally, turning off notifications, living a boring, pitiable life. Thanks for the support, Reddit. Remember, when someone shows you who they are, believe them, even if it's an spreadsheet.